Hello friends, KillerBee here. Have you ever wondered how a railroad changes out ties? Well, that is the focus of this video. But first, some quick tie trivia. Ties hold the rails at the proper spacing and distribute the weight of the train to the ground below. According to the Railway Tie Association, most railroad ties are wood, specifically hardwood, and generally last 30 to 40 years and weigh about 235 pounds each when new. Most hardwood cross ties produced in North America today are pressure treated with creosote or creosote solutions. It is estimated the U.S. rail system has 450 million ties in place. The annual replacement rate is about 3%. So that said, let's see a replacement project. Major railroads have tie replacement gangs with many specialized machines in order to maximize production. Over 2,000 ties a day is a fair goal for them. What we will see here is a smaller gang used for secondary lines, who can do several hundred ties a day. First, the signs of the gang's impending arrival. A track inspector will walk the track and mark the ties to be replaced. Next, the new ties will be distributed along the right-of-way. Finally, the machines arrive and the show begins. On this particular gang, the first task is knocking off the rail anchors. Rail anchors are attached to the base of the rail and are tied up against each side of a tie. They keep welded rail from expanding or contracting, and the rail from moving. The boom truck came next, and is outfitted with flanged wheels to permit it to travel on the track. It is distributing ties, placing them where they will be needed. The first machine to come along is a spike puller, which pulls the spikes out of the ties being replaced. With the ties no longer secured to the rail, they can be removed. A path may be made through the ballast first, then the tie pulled out. Behind, a worker removes the tie plates from the old ties and positions them for placement once the new ties are installed. Tie plates sit between the rail and the tie, and along with spikes hold the rail in place. They also distribute the weight of the rail over a larger area of the tie. The old ties are collected and stockpiled off to the side for later removal. The new ties are next inserted, sliding into the space where the old tie had been. The tie plates are then placed on top of the newly installed ties. The ties have to be clean of rocks or other material, where the tie plate will sit on it. The next machine raises the rail enough to slide the plate in place under the rail. This rail line had smaller sized rail, hence smaller tie plates than the machine was designed to handle. So because the plater couldn't push them in far enough under the rail, a worker had to follow the machine and hit them in the rest of the way. A stop is made to stock up on supplies, different sized tie plates in this case. Spiking is next, probably the loudest task. Bringing up the rear are the guys installing the rail anchors. All this work has disturbed the track structure, both functionally and cosmetically. So behind the tie gang will be a surfacing gang, who will ensure the track structure is level. First is the tamper. It raises the track up to the proper level and vibrates ballast under the ties to fill in any void and maintain the level. On the front buggy is a light source that beams back to sensors on the tamper. The tamper's computer analyzes it to determine the amount of lift to create a level track. Behind the tamper is the ballast regulator. It plows and sweeps the ballast back into its proper location to ensure drainage and track stability. It also cleans the ballast off the tops of the ties. A neat trick the ballast regulator can do is spin around when you need to reverse its direction. There were spots where additional ballast was required, so a dump truck outfitted with flanged wheels was used to bring loads of ballast to the needed locations. Last, the old ties are gathered up and removed. I hope you enjoyed this video. More are coming, so you may subscribe here if you wish, and also here's a link to other videos. Thank you. Bye for now.